And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Jack Dempsey, the Manasseh Mauler, 6'1" tall, 201 pounds. And he'll be facing Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko, 201 centimeters tall, weighing in at 113 kilos with a reach of 203 centimeters.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler...
He is the Vitaly Klitschko. You're looking at one half of the Klitschko era. Talk about domination. When you got a name like Dr. Iron Fist, you better back it up. And this man certainly has done it.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Manasseh, Colorado, a true legend of boxing, here is one of the all-time greats of the sport, the acclaimed heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Manasseh Mauler, introducing Jack Dempsey. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, and 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins, here is the two-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron Fist, introducing Vitaly Klitschko.
So much hype surrounding this. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Do you believe what we are seeing? They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Both men step back for just a moment. Fantastic punch. And he wasn't ready. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Dempsey in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and set together. Here we go. It's round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You fight a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
You'd like to see more jabs. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Dempsey in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Take the round off.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get...
Now it's a tougher fight. He's going to be confident. You've got to keep
doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
There's the bell to start round 3. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Swing and a miss with that hook. Can't land that jab. Nice exchange here from both men. How about that time counter shot? And he scores with the counter. That counter shot lands. Catch and shoot. Dempsey in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be abs.
Here we go to the 4th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Right up the middle. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caution being thrown to the wind. That jab misses. Can't find a home for that jab. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
Get about that.
On to the fifth we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The perfect counter lands. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Good counter punch. They miss with the jab. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. Threw a punch and just got countered. Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Dempsey in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
This round, get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Keep smart. Just get him on the end of the jab.
There's the bell to start round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Punch, counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They blocked the hook. time, he throws a punch, a receipt, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally come.
Don't worry about it.
Here we go. It's round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? That punch landed. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he close you down.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Dempsey in that last round. Round 8, and we're off again. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They stop the hook there. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that, and you punched him, you just want to run.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. Down goes Jack Dempsey. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. And that is that. They surrender. This is over.
This is how it's supposed to go, bro. He wanted his spin back fade. He got it. The Matrix gave it to him. The video will be up. He fought me first with Joe Frazier. Bigg757. You learn 2 hard lessons, bro. Stop walking forward like that, man. You're going to have to figure something else out. Coming straight at somebody is just going to get you tucked and turn you into content, bro. But 70%, you see it, man. 256 punches thrown. He threw 457 punches. I blocked 145 of them and counted just as much as he did. Uppercuts were amazing. Power punches were amazing. Everything. 70% except for uppercuts, and that was basically almost 60%. So this is how it's supposed to go. I got the video coming for that, but I'll just say it here. You'll see it. I lost a fight where a dude percentage was lower than 70 and way lower than 30. He was in the 20s. And I had just beat somebody. The game broke. I'm sorry. Punches are still desyncing. The turn thing is not as bad, but it's still happening. I'm out of here. Peace.